This is Tyler Malloy Morrison Property Inspections. We are at 260 Churchill Glen Street, Sierra Madre, California, 91024. Accessing the main sewer lateral from the left-hand side cleanout. You can see here, we're at the left side of the property. And I'm going to go ahead and be running this camera all the way to the main sewer line connection to the saddle. And then that's where we'll pick up the video from, and we'll work our way backwards through the main sewer lateral to the cleanout. That way we get a good, clear view of what's going on with the main drain line. Okay. This is Tyler Malloy. I'm going to be working my way back from the furthest point that we could reach due to friction. We had a stoppage point at 86 feet, and we'll be working our way back to the main cleanout.
How many feet does that water
Let's see, we'll check real quick. I had 2 feet there, so it's probably about 4 feet. I mean, from
Okay.
68 feet to, let's see here. Come on. There we go. From 68 to 70, about 72.
Okay.
So about 4 feet.
Okay.
So usually when it gets around like 10 feet is when we start to have a real big issue.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that that's correct, that it should be that way, but it's just,
Right, but if you go, it looked like it was still puddling beyond the 68 feet, no?
I would call puddling anything where my camera head is halfway covered with water. A little bit of water like this doesn't really, I don't really
Okay.
count that. Here's another displacement in the pipe at 63 feet. Again, this one's not as bad. but
Again, so just so I'm clear, is that in the driveway portion?
No, most of this is in the, those are in the street. There's another one that's a more significant displacement, which I marked with the yellow marker, that's in the driveway, and that's at 43 feet. So this is at 43 feet. So, anything those rushes can take it down into the street. And then it gets, see line contractor here. That's why a lot of people, it's like, unless it's backing up, they're not going to make that.
And in the event, yeah, in the event that you have problems there, then that's going like to sell the private homeowner.
Yes, that's good. This is all going to be your responsibility. There we go. There's
What is
another.
that?
That's roots at the. This is right at a joint. So roots are getting in. Again, you can tell by the fact that they've added these cleanouts. You probably have to hydrojet every so often because roots are getting into the drain line.
Every so often, once a year, or more than
Depends
that?
on the actual foliage and the growth rate of that foliage. I'm not an arborist, so I don't know what. Some people have to do it every 6 months. Some people have to do it once every 2 years. It
What
just
does that cost?
to hydrojet anywhere from like $900 to $1,200.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people, you can go with the snake and it roots it out. It's a little cheaper, but usually you want to hydrojet all this stuff.
And that doesn't, the frequency of that doesn't diminish the clay or?
No, it's getting in through the joints. So, I mean, if you let it go, it'll break the pipe. That's why you don't want to let it go.
Okay.
Now that's about like where I said 47 feet, about 50 feet. That's what I marked in the driveway.
Oh, okay.
So that's a pretty significant offset. I noted that in the report. That's something that could be a potential problem in the future. That was probably my main concern, was this offset.
And
So
how far does that extend approximately?
that's just one spot right there. It's just an offset between the two pipes. They're offset like that. So it's just one spot. And I marked that in the driveway and took a picture of it. That was
Okay.
the yellow marker.